Hello everyone and welcome to episode 15 of Stronghold. Well, mission 15, not episode 15. With me, the Doctor.
Me, the Sprite.
And I, the Bard, and verily I say unto thee, viewership, welcome to this battle.
Ah, this is the one I was thinking of, where we have to go through the Pig's Home Castle. Where we basically have to... We start in front of his castle, we have to take his castle, go through it, and out to the other side, basically.
I hate these missions where, like, an RTS game is all about resource management. When you start with such a finite resource, I don't like
they need
that.
to make you feel like you're on the run a little bit, I suppose, because the issue is if you've kind of got time and access to everything, like on that snake mission, you can just build up to full beans. Fight your way through the pig's home country and escape into the fenlands on the other side. You will need to strike hard and fast before the pig returns with his main force. Storm the gatehouse of the pig's castle with a ram! Dispatch his garrison and hide in the fenlands beyond. So it's ram time. So this is a true siege. We actually can't build anything. We just have these units, and our goal is to get through the pig's castle and out the other side. Gracious. He's got a moat. He's got pikemen here. He's got a little pike square back there. It's weird that they stood up when I highlighted them. I feel like that shouldn't have happened.
Wow.
I mean, you understand why.
Warp as well. He's got a little red,
incredibly heavily armored pikemen
thing at the top there. That means the pig has bad things, which are making his troops his workmen more efficient, but his troops are fighting less hard because they are not motivated. I've got a fair little force here, though, but a lot of it is shitty stuff.
My days.
Right.
Tell us what to do.
He sent out one fucking mace man. What the shit? Kill this man.
Leroy Jenkins!
What's he doing on that hill? Well, he's made himself a real... What? This man's insane. Well, he's going to have a rough time.
Scouting mission.
Yeah.
That took like 200 arrows.
Most of them missed, though, in fairness.
Exactly.
Let the annals of the infamous gentleman record this hero's name.
Oh, he's just sending them... He's sallying them out. Okay, well, we can take him out from here.
To be fair, not a terrible idea for you just to, like, deplete them until...
Yeah.
Although apparently none of your fucking archers could aim.
No, it's just that's how a leather armor works in this. Right, the issue is he's got a moat, and we need to dig it. And only certain units can dig moats, so only our spearmen, archers, and macemen can dig the moat. Do we have any engineers? We have no engineers, so we need to get that...
Oh, dear.
We need to get that ram up to the walls somehow. I think I'm going to open with...
132 spearmen.
Yes, that's quite a lot, isn't it? I'm going to open with a chunk of this... Well, the thing is, I want to be able to overwhelm him, basically.
Yes, you do.
I wouldn't attack in waves. That feels like it'd be vulnerable to failure.
So, I think what I'm going to do is kind of move everyone up, so at least that brings all my shooty lads into range, and then we will take some... archers. Oh shit! He's got fire arrows, which probably means he's got a pitch ditch. I think we might be about to be incinerated.
I love that, like, almost immediately he just retracts the drawbridge and it's like, oh, well, this is going poorly. Oh, they're filling in the moat! That's so cool!
Yeah. So only certain units can dig. Basically, units that are in light armor can dig, so anything in metal armor and whatnot can't so well. I'm basically just trying to clear a space for the ram and the tunnelers to get through.
Why are you doing that across the whole moat? Why not have everyone in one big chunk?
Because you can't do that. You can only dig one person deep, basically.
Oh, okay.
But frankly, we've made it through, so I will actually pull most people back a little at this point.
Yes.
Let's bring the ram up to the gate and start working on that. Let's have some tunnelers also work towards the gate. You may have not seen tunnelers before, Sprites.
They're really cool.
So they are all kind of digging through that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't Oh, shit. Whoops. Oh, shite. Oh, I fucked it.
Oh, Doctor.
Right, ladder men up then. Into the
What's the worst
blackness. Right, if we can get some ladders up, which we can. Hey! Up go the mace man! Alright, spearmen up as well.
Oh, you've managed to penetrate the wall on one side. Your tunnel got through.
Tunnelers did it, yes, brilliant. Right, macemen go and take those things. Unfortunately, the second level is just as problematic.
You're through! You're through!
We are through. But the issue is there's a bit of a killing field through there. The second level still requires just as much effort to take down. Is the problem?
Yeah.
So
send your ram against the second wave.
That's
and
what I'm doing.
fire.
Yeah, and I'm going to send some tunnelers in as well. The thing is, tunnelers are...
Those pikemen are brutal!
Yeah, pikemen are really good, and obviously what you have to remember is that my spearmen also are not armoured in any meaningful sense of the word armoured, so...
They die quickly, too.
Yes.
Everything.
We've done badly here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to be more careful there.
I think we might need to do this again.
Yep. But at least you can just launch at the beginning, that's fine.
Maybe these two crossbowmen can win the day.
I mean, this
Oh, look at
round's
this
probably
guy,
going to take
this
down the
random
gates,
mace
but...
guy up there. I think you got to make better use of that. Oh.
Of that what?
I was going to say the ram, but it died pretty quickly as well.
Again, the issue is we moved in too fast there. What we have to do is fill in the moat, pull everyone back, then kind of... Right, let's get everyone there, and we'll get the archers up on that hill for when those macemen inevitably get sent out. Okay.
You're on normal difficulty, by the way.
am I?
Was that deliberate? Yes.
Oh shit, I'm not supposed to be. Let's sort that out, actually. Retire, my lord.
Give up, you old fanny.
There you go.
Bard, why did you tell him? That would have been so funny.
Why are you so mean?
I mean, like, I want him to win. Like, it's no fun if it... Well, actually, no, it would be kind of fun if I watched you lose over and over
Yeah,
and
I was
over.
going to say, then we'd be even for Prince of Persia, I suppose.
Nope.
Ah, the doctor using the old strategy of the World War I generals. Run at the machine guns, lads!
In fairness, I didn't realise he could hit me from there. That's quite a range. Oh my god.
You're getting pummeled here, Doctor.
The range on that shit is incredible. Oh my god.
Are you even shooting back?
No, because I was just trying to position myself here. Right, let's restart that again, because I've lost some people to that already. That's obnoxious.
This is not a good start.
Jesus.
It's okay, Bard, if it helps. I had to edit the Prince of Persia final battle, and let's just leave it at it took a few rounds.
And you were
few
getting
rounds.
genuinely, understandably, but genuinely very angry at that.
I mean, after it cheated me a bunch of times, and
It was kind of
cheated me
Jenny,
a
I'll
whole
give you
bunch
that,
of times.
yes.
You were
was that
absolutely
time-
robbed. You were absolutely robbed.
That really made me angry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, I think my plan here will be to hold back the macemen. I'm going to try and use the spearmen and primarily for digging the moat and treat them as functionally expendable units.
Very sensible, given they don't seem to do much against the pikemen anyway.
No. Pikemen are metal armor, so they're not quite as heavily armored as a swordsman, but they're that kind of thing. And they've got a metal weapon, so which is basically they're like a harder hitting version of a maceman, but they are slower to count for it, and they are more expensive to produce. And you only, I believe, got those ones there, but they are a surprisingly potent force.
I love pikemen.
Yeah, the Swiss pike square is a whole thing of just one of those kind of like rock paper scissors that beats everything until basically heavy cannons come onto the pitch.
I say till cannons, yeah. We'll talk about pikemen when we get to them, but like lands connect as the antidote to heavy cavalry.
I thought it was Landers necked.
I've heard it pronounced lands connect, but I mean.
So I think it's not land, it's Landers because Lander as in like what's it called, like state. How do you translate Lander? It's like a kind of the provinces of Germany are called Landers.
You may be correct. I mean, I don't know. I've never. Well, I have heard the word spoken around, but I'm sure it was Landers Connect or Lands.
Well, it's like in June you have the Landsrat, which literally just means like the provincial council just in German, which is weirdly just a phrase in June. But June is strange with its languages.
For the uninitiated, we'll talk about them more when we get to them, but. Basically a class of specifically Swiss professional soldier who fight...
I believe they still to this day guard the Pope.
No, that's the Swiss Guard.
Oh,
they're different.
That was a different type of Swiss mercenary, sorry.
So, like, they fight with pole arms, basically. So, like, big, long spears with axe heads incorporated. So, like, pikes, basically. I love that they sound a little bit like Sam Gamgee.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting... Oh. Well, this is going... Oh my god, it's a killing field!
Oh, it's going to be, yes. The point of the spearmen is to die here breaking through. Like, that is their entire function at this point, and frankly, if one of them gets through, that is all that matters at this stage.
Throw me body into the moat, comrades! I might help fill it in.
There we go, they're largely making it through.
Yeah, put them all at the front.
Yep. And someone we have made
Bring
it through to the gatehouse. We're fine,
Yeah,
we're fine.
bring in your...
Pull back, lads, pull back. We're fine if we pull back, actually. Kind of one of the things I've realised from this is that we can actually just tend to go in waves that way. We still got 105! Well, we won't have 105 by the time we finish retreating, but...
What was that, Bard?
He's not losing as many of them as I thought he would.
No.
There is no morale system in this game,
No.
is there?
The trade-off is that units once wounded can never be healed at all. There is no mechanism for that. So, like, some of these are going to die, basically.
Well, this is the thing, is like, morale would be a huge factor here. Like, if a third of your number were killed from missiles and you didn't take a single enemy life, you would run away.
Yeah, like there we literally just sacrificed a third of our force to fill in the back. We basically did the kind of like reverse Battle of the Somme in a lot of ways.
Jesus Christ.
Also, hilariously, their drawbridge still works even though there's no water underneath it, which is very funny.
Yeah, the mechanism's still the mechanism.
Apparently, like, moats that were filled with water, not really a thing either.
Yeah, it's just as effective to functionally just have a
big
hole. Yeah.
Also, like, I think people underestimate, like, during the 100 Years' War, for example, where most of the fighting takes place in the French summertime, it's really fucking hot in France in the summertime.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a big moat with water, you would drink it. You wouldn't, like, just leave it there.
Now, these spearmen are going in as what we call a flak shield. So, they are just to provide targets for the ranged things which are not my thing.
Oh, your crossbows are taking a
Yeah,
pummeling.
that went badly.
Oh! Oh my god, that ram is a beast.
Yeah, they do some real damage. And again, I know how the AI targeting works in this. It's unlikely to select the ram as the target while they're a spearman.
So it would seem, but there's not many spearmen left.
There'll be enough. If you look at the health of the gatehouse, there will be enough. I
there's
don't
no
need the
guys
spearmen
inside
once
the
we've
ram.
like we've dug the moat, which is primarily the function of the spearmen, and frankly, we've got macemen to be the main unit now.
Assault force.
Do you want to send them into your second gatehouse?
No, I want to send the spearmen in to die against the pikemen and then pull this out.
It's taking a bit of a kicking.
It's taking more of a kicking than I was hoping, frankly.
Can you repair it?
No.
No.
Shit. Right, that's going to be annoying then. Right, we're down to ladders and tunnelmen for the next... Ladders and tunnelmen? Laddermen and tunnelers for the next part. I was really hoping to lure those out a little more than
Then you
we
should have
did.
had more soldiers up front.
Yes. I'm rather afraid that you're right.
You'll crack it, Doctor.
I just need to think about how I'm going to approach this.
You're using an adaptive strategy. You're not just trying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether there might be an approach in future to going that way and smashing straight through that wall.
Certainly looks easier.
They've got less defences there, certainly. You could dig through there with all your stuff, bash that wall in a little bit, and then you're straight in.
Ooh, it's a long way to dig.
It's a long way to dig. Oh, I suppose you could go
is that
that
the
way then,
greatest
aim for the square tower, basically.
Yes, that's what I'd do.
Clear that area, send some tunnelers and the ram in that way. Well, we'll see what we do here, but I'm not
What's on the opposite flank of the fortress?
very wide moat.
Oh, okay. No, to hell with
And
that.
we no way around there, really, other than digging away, and that's, again, you're under fire constantly. But again, on this side, there's very few crossbowmen, that's mostly archers.
What if you go up, see, if you go to the highland on the opposite side, can you go up there?
No, they wouldn't allow that. No chance.
Can't you?
No.
Nope.
And I've only got half the time remaining left until the big force gets here. So, we need to make a move with these guys. It's not going to end well, but there we go. Let's send some tunnelers in and just see what happens.
Do you need them for this bit, though?
If you use tunnelers and take out a tower that's got people on it, they still die. So, yes.
That's a lot of missile fire.
Yeah.
Those pikemen are... Oh, no, okay.
The pikemen aren't
big-
bad yet, but they're not great either.
Get digging.
Digging? No, they're going to run up there and kill as many of these enemies as they can.
Okay.
Tunnelers now, let's put some of these in and see what happens.
You almost control this courtyard. This is better than last time.
This is better than last time, yeah. I think last time I was assuming I could go from the walls all the way up, and that isn't an option, unfortunately. And we can just try and actually whale down these walls with macemen, but it won't work.
Can those lads not go around the wall into the gatehouse where the crossbows are?
No.
No, that's the issue. That wall doesn't actually connect, and I kind of relied on it last time, and that was the problem. That was a problem last time. Unfortunately, all my tunnelers have been taken out, but let's see if we can smash through manually.
If they just smash that gatehouse,
We'll
could they just
basically
make a
be
break
through,
for it?
yeah, because at that point, they'll be fucked. But that gatehouse is going to take a long time to come down. We need to spread these guys across the walls and see what happens. The issue is here, yeah, just keeping them actually chipping away at the walls properly, and they will be.
I think if you breach the wall, just make a break for the highland.
Well, make a break for just wailing in on those fucking archers, yeah.
Yeah.
This is just taking so long to chip these walls down because they're crenellations.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Do you not have any, like, no siege engines at all?
Yep. I only have the ram, and we lost the ram. That's the issue. I should have been more careful with the ram. Nah, I'm not going to make this one.
No.
I think we'll go for the side approach next time.
I think the side approach.
Let's try that. Restart. And remember to set it back to easy difficulty. And I'm still strong. Like, this is how hard this game is. This is easy, and it is not.
It's a rough going.
You'll be in range there.
No, I won't. Oh shit. Well, I need to get over there somehow, so.
Can you put
further.
your ladders up? Can you put your ladders up against the cliffs?
You'd think that would be an option, but apparently not. We are going to lose some people moving over there. It is what it is.
Can you pull them back further?
Pathing is awkward in this game, is what I'll say.
I think you could lose a lot of men just getting there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, yeah, people don't move anywhere near as fast when they're not attacking. Guys, come on. Get a fucking shift on. Well, at least that maceman's going to have a bad time.
Further back.
This sounds so much like Sam Gamgee.
No, they don't.
Mr. Frodo. That would take such a. I like the mechanic of filling in the moat, but like this.
Yeah, the
this
thing is, they
seems
just hit the water
impractical.
with their shovels and the water goes away, which is not how filling something full of liquid in actually works. Meaningfully.
Again, it wouldn't really be filled historically with water, but like, it's a cool mechanic. I like it. I love siege warfare. Do you know who the master of siege warfare was, Doctor?
Your man that you keep crushing on.
William Marshall? No, not really.
Willem Dafoe.
Definitely not William Dafoe.
No.
I'd watch that movie though.
I wouldn't, because I'm scared of Willem Dafoe, as we've discussed on the channel.
I mean, like, you ought to be scared of Willem Dafoe and be scared of William Marshall.
Willem Dafoe and his gigantic penis.
Every time.
It's not my fault he's got a huge knob, is it?
No, but it's your fault you mention it every time.
There's a written statement from like someone who worked with him, like, where they say that like they were confused by it. It's like, what?
I'd say that's
the
fair.
Rams-
It's intimidating.
Can the ram smash down the wall?
Oh yeah, absolutely, and it can do it
Oh, rad.
quite effectively. So we're going to move the ram up,
Grand.
and we are going to move all of our ranged support up with it to at least just fire at stuff and provide a bit of a screening. We'll send some ladders up over there and see how they do, and we'll send the baseman up again to just be a bit of a flak screen generally.
Go forth, ladder bros.
I don't believe you can tunnel under moats. I think moats will just insta-collapse your tunnel without you wanting to. But we are up is the crucial thing.
Oh, we go over the walls with the ladders.
Yep.
That's a good step forward. If you go to the tower on the left, you're
I'm
almost
trying
through.
to go to the tower on the left, but unfortunately we've lost.
It takes them a while to
Yeah,
climb.
there we go.
Oh my god, there's still a lot of dudes back there.
Yeah, but we've got the thing is, like, whilst we're here, their gatehouse is closed, and now we control it, so the people from that second half just can't get in meaningfully, which is very
Nice.
handy. This is how you overtake a castle. Targeting
Again,
strikes.
we should talk about this. You would basically, this is unheard of historically.
Yes.
You would never try to take a castle by storm.
No.
It's so rare, and usually it's either treachery or trickery that
Yeah.
allows you to do it.
Yeah, what you would realistically do is bribe a guy out the gatehouse. Is the way that
Yes.
this would go realistically. Oh no,
So kind
not
of
my tunnelers! Don't shoot my tunnelers! I should finish. This guy's still building a tunnel somewhere. I don't know where it's going, but
You must have to dig real deep under the moat.
yeah. Right.
I'm sure there's an account of this during the 100 Years' War where like the French pay a mercenary at Calais to like basically betray the English who currently hold the port of Calais. And the first thing he does is like takes their money, gets on a boat to England and says, "Hey, by the way, the French are going to attack at such and such a time and such a place. If you double their fee, I'll let them in and then you can slaughter them."
Yeah, I suspect that's how a lot of this went, realistically. Annoyingly, I still have to break this gatehouse because I need to get through the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got this now.
Oh yeah,
though.
easily. And also, I'm just fucking up his production capabilities just in case he was going to try and drop some shit on me.
The ram is going through there. I see.
Yes, realistically, his main defensive force is still kind of concentrated there, and it's pretty impotent now because it can't get through this gate because this gate auto locks when I'm around. So
a mechanic that I would like to see is like if you could load guys into the ram like a vehicle, and then
yeah, the closest you get to that is siege towers are a thing, which you can put them up against the walls. But basically, siege towers are like a much harder version of a ladder on this.
we'll talk about siege towers because there's a misconception as to how they're used.
I'm very excited to hear where that goes then.
Yeah,
Right.
but we'll get to that. Well, you've asked me to like only discuss the thing when you get the thing in the game to stop me just splurging. So again, I feel like I'm talking way too much viewership, so I apologise for that
slit
again.
The lady. Dear me.
Oh,
Right, you guy, kill the jester. Kill
Get him.
You're such a psychopath.
get him! Get him!
He tried to escape. Oh, there is no escape. We've just got one maceman who's just here killing every peasant as they spawn.
You're not going to send the rest of them out?
What? I don't think I just need to get to this end generally. That's got a while.
You know how they reckon that the rate of psychopathy in the adult non-institutionalized population is like about 1 in 100, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, at least with the research that's been done in the US, they reckon that about 1 in every 100 people that is at large is a psychopath, right? So you've got 50 macemen, there's half a psychopath in there, and it's that guy.
I'd be willing to bet that most of these macemen are in fact a psychopath.
Yeah, I think that psychopaths are attracted to certain roles. Although
I suspect if you were to look at that rate in the military, I suspect it's a lot higher than 1 in 100.
Fun fact, what is one of the highest rates of psychopathy in like
banking
everyday
and
life?
finance.
Yes.
Yeah,
gonna-
CEOs.
Which is why when I did a leadership test at work recently, I came out higher than everyone else, and I was actually quite worried.
Well, your higher leadership came out.
Yeah, higher leadership, and I'm like a psychopath from the 50s.
We talk. It's actually relevant to this game. But,
Look at that,
we
he's
talk about
circling
this.
it back around.
I know, but like we talk about this like a lot whenever we do these training courses at work. Is that what do you think the difference is between a great leader and a great manager? Because they are not the same thing.
I, for instance, am interested in leadership. I am not interested in management
I would
all.
say I'm the same as well. Yes.
And for
But,
leadership, there's an important thing around you do the thing and you encourage others. And
Guys, we've read the mission wrong.
oh, what was the mission?
Dispatch the garrison. I have to kill every troop.
Oh god!
Oh
At least it's easy enough to do from here because they can't really target me. So I've
Okay,
got
good
to
luck.
bring the ram back through the fenlands. It's easier to break the gate from the non-business end of it.
no! The jester has recovered.
Oh yeah, they'll spawn a new jester. Yes.
Look at this sociopath who's breaking down the
He's
wall.
also
one
stopped
brick-
to kill
one brick at a time.
The new jester.
the jester's brother, who valiantly took up the job when his relative was killed by Jeremy, the psychotic maceman.
Jesus Christ!
He's just one brick at a time tearing
We'll
down
just come
the
back
wall.
very slowly through the swamp.
Oh, that's a shame. Anyway,
Sorry. So yeah,
like,
leadership and management.
So like, I'm broadly with you guys that leadership is about inspiring people and having like a grand vision. So like someone like Julius Caesar is indisputably a great leader, but would I want that person as my line manager? No, absolutely fucking not.
Yes and no. I think that great leaders can be excellent line managers, but line management has responsibilities I have no interest in, whereas I do a lot of leadership in my role, even though I don't line manage anyone. But that's because I kind of tell everyone what to do, and I hate that. I hate that about my role, but that's what I have to do. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, take the hit for this decision. You all need to do it for these reasons, unless anyone's got a better option. Nope, okay, let's go for it. And...
Would
Go on.
we say that the kind of top-down view of the world the Doctor is enacting, is he currently a great leader or a great manager?
He's a manager.
I would say RTS is very much trained for management, not
Yes.
leadership.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would concur. Like I think it's an important distinction to make that these are separate entities.
Would you rather be a leader or a manager then, Bard?
I think I'd rather be a leader, but like I don't think it's any practical application. Like I'm never gonna like inspire 20 people to jump out of their trench
with
and
that
charge
attitude,
a
you're
machine gun. Well, maybe this is why I'm a poor leader. But
I mean, your job involves going around and encouraging people to consider your university. Like, that's leadership. You're saying, hey, here's all the great virtues of this, are you interested?
yeah, I just think it's important to like draw the distinction between the two, especially as it pertains to like leading troops in combat, which is what is happening in this game.
But leading, that's combat versus non-combat. which is a very different conversation to leadership versus management.
Yeah. I was just trying to tie it back to what we're doing.
Okay. Here we go.
We kind of Thermopylaed most of the pikemen fairly successfully, and now we just need to keep moving faster than them and basically running up the walls and dispatching the troops before they can get to them.
Thermopylae, a strange analogy to make, given that notoriously the Greeks fought with long spears.
Yes, but my point was,
heavy armor.
But the point is channeling them into a narrow area is what matters. Where basically this game is quite good in that numbers don't count for a lot when you're funneled through an extremely tight area. How long have we got before the lad comes? Not a great amount of time. There we go.
Excellent.
That was a strange way of doing that, but it did work.
Celebration shot.
Celebration shot it is then.
Huzzah, Doctor. I'm not going to join you for this.
It was
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's like someone just filled an orange with poison and made me eat it whole and raw.
Troops lost 71%.
Yes, but most of them were spearmen, in fairness. They're the expendable
They're still
ones.
people.
Peasants. No, peasants aren't people.
No, so that was just the Anzac regiment. It's fine. As we Gallipoli'd this shit.
What the fuck?
I'm basically Churchill, which is not great.
I know that you don't believe that.
No, God, no. Yeah,
To this day, actually.
for those who don't know,
I'm pretty sure-
Churchill at Gallipoli was basically, well, we can't lose as long as we've still got expendable colonial troops to throw at them. It's pretty fucked up.
It's extremely fucked up, which is why the Doctor should not be joking about it.
To be fair, I'll rarely defend Churchill on this channel or anywhere else for that matter, because the man's, to my opinion, is a bit of a monster. But to be fair, I don't think anyone in the early stages of the war understood the truly devastating effect that modern firearms and industrial warfare could have on large bodies of fighting men.
This gives you an idea of the amount of shots fired at Gallipoli. Gallipoli is the only battle for which we have a solid record of a bullet hitting another bullet. Because we have found 2 bullets fused together touching tips from Gallipoli. So that gives you something about the amount of just shots fired there. Anyway, we'll just wrap up this episode with the outro. Oh! They wrecked my home. I hunt them like the dogs they are. That's what he sounds like. Have you got audio, bud? You have, haven't you?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, he's basically Churchill. He looks a bit like Churchill, actually.
He's kind of chunky that way.
Yeah, chunky Churchill. He's got that look of there's a certain element of bulldog in him where it's just the man's half jowl.
I listened to a really good podcast recently about Churchill's early life, and he's actually, as a young man, he's quite sympathetic.
Oh, when he's doing ethnic cleansing in the Boer War.
No. He's not. He's very low rank in the Boer War.
Yeah,
he's basically just a journalist. He's not making any command decisions. He's actually very complimentary about the Boers.
That didn't last long.
No, it didn't.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up there for the episode. So the brief summary of the plot there was some more of that counties have been retaken, but there's good news. The king has been freed, the ransom has been paid, and he is on his way back to this country from France with reinforcements. And that will be next episode. Thank you very much. I have been the Doctor.
I've been the Sprite.
I have been the Bard.
Thank you very much, and good day.
Good day.